Alright. Ah, that looks so awesome. It's really cool. Despite it being an old game, you know, it still looks great to me. I don't really mind the lower graphics. Okay, we actually want to go there. It's behind me. So it is this big little thing here. I just need to find the entrance to this. For some reason I keep walking around it and not find the entrance. Maybe that's on purpose. Creepy ambient sounds. I love it. Let me see. Is it on this side? There it is. I think we actually walked past this at one point. Ooh. Can I go into sewers? No. That'd be fun. Nope, we did not walk past this, or we would have discovered it.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, are you... Wait, no, you're guard. Oh, you're all guards. I was wondering if there's like a merchant here. I mean, there probably are. Okay, he wants something from me. Hey!
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, nice. I could use them, you know. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan.
McLafferty.
You can find her over in the main office.
Okay. So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Cool. Sounds good.
I'll see you around.
Sure thing. Still haven't played your caravan game. One day I'll play it in the last episode or something of the series. We'll play some caravan, and then I'll be like, wow, this is cool. Let's make 50 episodes about caravan. Okay, barracks. Let's have a look around a little bit. If there's anything else. I think there was someone saying we should talk to someone in this place besides Rengo. Okay, main office. Do you find something? Looking around. What'd you find? Terminal. There's no one in here. At least not at the front. More terminals. Oh, this one I can use. New Canaan branch proposal. The Mormons are warming up to the idea of a Crimson Caravan branch being established in New Canaan. Naturally, the taxes are such that we'll be at a severe disadvantage to their own caravans. The long-term solution is to overwhelm them with a flood of cheap NCR goods. I'll have to call in some favors with our contacts back in California, but the potential profit margins are worth it. Henry Jameson. Efforts to encourage Henry Jameson to resign have so far failed. His parents are proving stubborn as well. Obviously, they don't want him around any more than I do. Getting the new Vegas branch up and running should have been a simple job for him, but this place is still as crude and primitive as any frontier branch. Very irritating. Gotta run a tariff. Tariff or tariff? I think it's tariff, right? Alice, your push for a new tariff on the gunrunner weapons didn't make it past the Senate. Jesus. They've got too much pull in California. We're going to have to find some other way to get the upper hand in the weapons market. Jason Tack. War effort. McCarran has requested more frequent supply runs to their outlying outposts. I've been able to negotiate additional terms in our favor, but I may need to lower our hiring standards to meet the demand. I'm already concerned about the reliability of some of the caravaneers. Were it not for the work contracts, I know some of them would have run off a long time ago. Nobody seems to believe it in hard work anymore. Well, you know, it's gotta get paid for your hard work too. Payment is quite motivating to people. Alright, anything in here? I mean, there's this thing. Safe. That is the slowest door opening ever. Oh, hey, nice. Why is it always stealing, though? Step back, bobby pin. I'll take it. Well, I'm already stealing old things again, so I might as well steal this. May as well do this. Come on. Ooh, yes, I do need this. Nice. Sorry, buddy. Well, whoever lives here, I guess. I mean, there was another terminal, but maybe I'll hack that too in a bit. But let's have a look around first. So this is the other door. Who's this? Blake.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the Wasteland.
Yes, so many things. Can you answer some questions for me, please?
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Where does the Crimson Caravan Company get its merchandise?
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the Wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
Do your caravans ever have trouble from bandits?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit.
Smart.
It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
If they get civilized. Where are you from?
A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
Okay. Well, that's all. Show me what you got for sale.
Can do.
So, well, I got a bit of bartering up, right? But yeah, I mean, he has a ton of money, so I may as well, I guess, I'm just gonna sell these things. And again, yeah, we learned that... okay, yeah, that's good too. Learned that combining them doesn't actually increase the cost or the money we get from it, so... No need to do that, I guess. And then we also got this now. Now cigarettes can sell. I still have my tickets on me too for some reason. I just carry them with me all the time. Also my spork. It's my lucky spork, okay? Don't judge me. It brings me luck. I like it. And there's not the money in here. Does he not accept NCR money, I guess? Maybe not. So what do you sell? Do you have some modifications? Probably not good ones. Well, silence I already have. Hunting rifle extended magazine we just got. For cheaper or more? I think I paid 2,200. Oh, but that was because I didn't have my bartering. Well, maybe I did already. I'm not sure. No, I don't think I did. Okay, nothing else there though. More magazines. Actually more expensive than the other ones. I'm just gonna buy these anyway. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, just buying these magazines when I see them. Silly of me. Ooh. Recon armor. Dude. But that's medium armor. Sneak +5 though. Have we had this? This sounds familiar for some reason. Radiation suit, cowboy hat, metal armor. With horns. Interesting. Yeah, that probably looks really cool, man. Oh, leather armor reinforced. Now, I was thinking, because this is the one I wear, right? Yes. I was thinking to get this for Boone. I might do that, actually. I think he would quite enjoy that. And maybe get this one just so I can repair the other one? Sure. Why not? Combat helmet, perception +1. Advanced radiation suit +40. Our spacesuit does that too, though. So no need to get that. And then weapon-wise, fire axe, missile launcher, plasma rifle. Alright, sounds good. Here you go. Still make some money. Hey Boone, I got something for you, buddy. Let's turn on the light a little bit.
Fine by me.
Got an upgrade for your suit. Oh, actually, hold on. Gotta repair this with this. Yeah, nice. I didn't actually look if it increased any of the damage threshold, but doesn't matter, you got it. There you go, buddy. And I'll take this from you. Ah, look at that. Look at this. Huh? Huh? We're starting our own gang here. Yes. Very similar looking. Alright. Cool. That's that. Let's check out this building. It's probably a door somewhere. Oh, no, it's blocked off. Man, guys, you have no idea how tired I am right now, and it's also like 1:40 a.m. and I haven't slept much and been working I've been working every single day, including the weekends, for a month now. With overtime too. Crazy stuff. But I just want to keep playing. This game is so addictive, man. Every time I don't play, I'm like, man, I want to play this again. I'm really, really enjoying this. Way more than I thought. I kind of expected, you know, to enjoy it because it's Fallout and everyone says it's good. But I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I do, to be honest. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys are too. Where... Hold on, there was someone here. Janet.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
Are you Alice? No, you're Caravan. Ooh, magazines that I can't steal. I mean, I can steal them, but they'll be mad. Fake? Oh no, field hand outfit. Okay. Well, I need to find Alice. Guess. Excuse me, Rex. Wow, you have the same problem as every dog in these games. Same issue like Dogmeat always had in Fallout 4, just blocking me all the freaking time. There was a mod in Fallout 4, or there is a mod in Fallout 4 called Push Me, maybe? No, get out of my face or get out of my way, something like this, and it lets you push people by pressing R. It's so good.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
The who? McLaughlin? Oh, here. Hello.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
Let's see. I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it.
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Oh, well, perfect.
It's been a pleasure.
That's where I want to go anyway. How nice. Yeah, I'm curious about McCarran. See, this is the problem why I shouldn't record that while I'm tired. Because speaking is difficult sometimes, you know. But yeah, I won't be recording for too much longer, I don't think. I want to have some quality too. Okay, what? I do want to go to McCarran and check it out. Mostly because I want to take that train. Is it a train? It's more like a monorail, right? I think it's called a monorail, actually. I think it was a monorail station. So I want to check that out. And of course, I think once we're done... Well, I keep saying this, but I think once we're done with this... Is there like... Well, is there another quest I want to do really urgently? Oh yeah, I want to do this, but that's really far away. I think once I do that... Pitch in at the Crimson Caravan Company if you're looking for caravan work. Huh? Wait, is this different? But she said she doesn't have other work right now. Maybe just double check if this is like different. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, if that's like all that there is for now, I think I'm gonna go out into the world after this and do more. Yeah, I want to talk to this.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got raised to...
And explore more things, especially the vaults. I really want to go to the vaults. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Maybe I have to do this first to get more business. How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years.
Wow.
We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
That's really good, actually. Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
Okay. You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
Okay. I don't have any more questions.
All right.
Okay, that's it. I guess it's just like, you know, finish this quest and then maybe come back and she has more work for us. Alright, I'm gonna go head over to the monorail station. Oh, someone was also saying something about Emily, right? There was like an Emily or something we need to meet. Are you Emily? Are you Emily? No, he's not. Certainly not hooker, hooker, NCR trooper. Nice rhymes.
It's hard to see from this place, I tell you. Last night
That guy's still trying to make jokes, huh? Actually, didn't I have to like find a place for him to perform? I think I did. Street vendor?
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack?
Do you work for one of the casinos?
Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Yeah, I'm guessing Mr. House gets it, huh?
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat. And no one tries to kill me.
That's good. So, what do you sell?
Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does.
Alright, well, let's see what you got.
Of course. I've got a special discount for special people like you.
I don't know if that's an insult or not, but okay, I'll take it. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Perception +1, agility +1, tobacco chew. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if I can make this? I'm guessing so, right? Well, I don't really want any... Well, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. Sounds kind of cool. It's 1 cap. You... Lady, you made half a cap today. Aren't you proud?
Just lost a month's caps.
Yeah, you guys probably shouldn't like spend everything here. No. I feel like there was something about an Emily or something somewhere. Can't remember what that was, but in any case, let's go to the station here. It probably is one of the quests I still have or something. I'll just check later. Oh yeah, I know we've been down there. Nothing down there really. Is this monorail? It's just a station. I think it's a monorail. Let's see. And I wonder if they even let me.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Well, this guy talked to me before. Well, let's just try. Let's just try. I think we got the prompt to do it.
Go on through, soldier.
Thank you. Yeah, they call us soldiers. And I'm not doing my NCR stuff right now. Yeah, there we go. McCarran. Too bad we don't actually see the ride, you know? Like, actually travel. That'd be awesome. Hello. It's always scary when you enter a building and you guys pull out the guns. Just saying. You know what I wish? You know how these are like, you know, it's stealing and stuff? Why can't I just put in a cap? I wish it would just let me put in a cap or something, you know? So I can actually buy them at the prices on here. Ooh. Oh yeah, they do highlight. Look. Wait. Oh, do you have to be really close? No, it was just the effect was still like disappearing. It's not the... I don't know. It's kind of cool, but... Yeah, you can, you can see from pretty far away too. I guess it's kind of cool, but I usually go through all the containers anyway. See, like, why is this stealing, right? It obviously doesn't belong to anyone, or they wouldn't have left it here. This here though, you can't do that anymore. You can't just leave a suitcase out in the open in a train station or something. People would think it's a bomb. For sure. It used to be okay. It's not okay anymore. We got much more strict. Always good to have a little bit of blood on the ground. Let's just say it's oil. Let's assume it's oil. Like all these caps. Like, why is it stealing? Who how do they know it's not mine and I just left it here, you know? Maybe I just forgot it while I was playing some slots and I just came back to pick it up again because I remembered, but nope. Or, you know, maybe it's my lunchbox, but nope. Apparently everyone knows it's not.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hey, I haven't heard that one in a while, actually.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Yep. They're so jealous. I love it. Concourse. What is this one? This is a pretty big place. It seems important, huh?
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
That was me. Door to Camp McCarran Concourse, and then what's the door over there? And then there's also downstairs. There's a cool plane in the middle.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Is it actually like... Does it go anywhere? Or does it just go up again? Oh, it does go somewhere. There are a bunch of doors, actually. Yeah, McCarran. I'm guessing McCarran itself is probably big. There's so many doors leading to this place. Hello. Captain Ronald Curtis.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Okay.
Later.
That was not very interesting, but okay. Sniper nest location. Ooh. Well, if I was working for... It's like a mini game, yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Nothing. Nothing at all. If I was working for the Legion, that would probably be important. Deliver station, camp, fall on hope, blah 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 blah. Major, this is to inform you that a small sniper nest has been successfully set up near Cottonwood Cove as requested. The nest should have some bedding and a small amount of supplies, but no weaponry. The sniper should be forewarned that the position is close to the enemy camp, and upon completing his or her objective, should get the fuck out of there as soon as flamingly possible. The coordinates are 12 minus 22. Good luck and good hunting. Wait, can we actually see coordinates? I mean, I could probably like count this or something. Strange. Yeah, it's probably not too important for me right now because I'm joining them, but if I wasn't, that'd be probably good. Similar to how we found the plans for... That's all stealing. Sucks. For the Legion. For the one guy near... What's that place called again? Can I think of it? Good Neighbor? No, that's something else. Ooh, magic door. God, I'm so terrible with names, man. Yeah, I can't remember the city. The ones that's like super irradiated. You know which I'm talking about. Hello, are you special? Nope. McCarran. There's a big computer over here. Or at least a big screen. Can't interact with it though. Like, if there's a suitcase here with these like clothes inside, then clearly no one wants these, so why can't I just take them? Oh, stealth boys though. Whatever. Let's take those. Might be useful. Door to McCarran. Yeah, that place must be big. Every single door in this place that leads to there. And it's like, this is like very centered, I guess, in McCarran. Because no matter which direction we go, we have a door that leads to it. Oh. Hello.
You're new. I'm Angela Williams. Were you just looking around, or?
Kinda, yeah. What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Well, I'm glad we can't smell games yet. Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, is that the people outside? Like, outside Freeside? There was this farm controlled by the NCR. What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
I like that you can hear a train go by. Need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office.
Okay.
Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries? What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research.
Ah, come on.
Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Okay, fine. I'll go check him out.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
So, you make fun about him being in his office all the time, or his lab, but you're the same. Strange. Very strange.
Morning.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Yes.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Isn't that a gag? Isn't that what a gag is? I forgot what it stands for. The box that like terraforms places or something. Scientific discovery is never so simple as that.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Cool. I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Sounds good. Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Alright, well, you know, anything involving a vault, I'll do, whatever it is, so I'm good.
Oh?
Any other questions? Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you.
Yes.
Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
I know a band called OSI. Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
Like exceptional or marvelous.
Oh, right, that guy. Nope, I'm gonna be cocky. I'm not gonna give him that fame. Nope, that was me. I fixed Helios 1.
I see. Of course you did.
Wow. He doesn't believe me. Okay, bye.
Yes, goodbye.
That's all I really want to know from you right now. Don't care too much about the rest. Alright, cool. Getting some...
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
He did. He asked me to get some data from the Vault 22. Now let's see. Why so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22. And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs. One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her?
No.
Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Not a word.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Sure, why not?
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Thanks. Any questions? Let's see. Can you tell me anything about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people.
Cool.
Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
That makes sense. How old is Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
Probably why she's so smart. Lots of time to learn all the things. Okay. Hilda mentioned the falls of the apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR. Give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
Okay. Alright, that's all.
Right. Stay safe.
Thanks. We'll try. Don't bark at her. It's rude. Door. Who's this?
Something I can do for you? We're all impressed with the work you've done for us.
Oh, thanks.
Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh, wow.
We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Well, that is nice. NCR safe house. Map marked. Okay, awesome. I'm here to provide support. Is there anything I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you?
No.
Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now.
Yes.
The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Okay. I probably could make him talk.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent, but I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Cool. Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
Okay. I could look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
I was actually just thinking if he's the one that leaks it, because he has that sniper report. You seem calm, given that things are as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Yeah, I agree. I do that too. There was totally off topic, but in one of the Discworld novels from Terry Pratchett, I think it's the one, I think it's The Color of Magic, or maybe it's the next one. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, it's like in a world where it's like the world is actually a disc, so you can actually fall off the world, and they were like in a boat or on a raft or something like that, like two guys drifting towards the edge, and one of them was like super panicky and stuff, and he's like asking the other guy, he's like, why the hell are you not like panicking? We're about to fall off the edge. And the other guy's like, well, can we do something about it? And he said, no. And he said, then I don't see a reason to panic. And I think that's kind of... I like to live by that too. It's like freaking out about something you can't change or whatever is not helping. And probably potentially more damaging. Because you could, if you have more calm, you could probably figure something out. Anyway, a little bit off topic. Let's see. What's Camp McCarran's role in NC operations?
It's our main
important.
base.
Yeah,
we took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada: troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually, General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it seemed like it's pretty important. All right, cool.
Bye.
Goodbye. Here's a picture of someone. President Aaron Kimball. Oh, and he has the NCR logo. Or maybe it's just the California logo? I'm not sure.
I can do for you?
No, I'm just snooping around in the office, you know. Okay, so she's across on top. And also talk to Curtis. See what he has to say. Wait, was Curtis over here? Yeah, he was over here. In this little location. Was it this one? Yes. Hello.
What is it?
Well, Colonel Sue, is that Sue? Sure. Wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Okay, so where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay. Thanks.
Later.
Don't really need to ask who I need to talk to again. I'm guessing I have it as a quest marker. Nah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it in there. I wonder if I'll ever get my karma back to like good karma again one day.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Okay, can I go in there? Sometimes my character walks to the left and I'm not sure why. That happens quite often. Every time you see me like walk in a straight line and then sometimes do like a that's like the game doing it for me. I also notice when I walk and jump, sometimes it jumps to the left first. It's kind of odd.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh?
I don't see one.
That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Okay, do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Okay, is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
Oh, interesting. What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Yeah, well, you might have something in common. Wow. What about a truce drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Fair enough. Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Nice. Why don't you just beat your prisoners senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet?
No.
Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
Yep. Okay, so you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I'm actually wondering if we can just use a speech check. I kind of want to do that, but it's also mean. But they're legions, so it's kind of... But I'm also against violence, but I have been killing so many people that I even got a perk for killing everything, so okay, let's do it.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Okay. I'm gonna like warm up my knuckles.
Long time no see, Sirus.
Look at these.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom.
Maybe I should leave these on.
Why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet.
That's me.
My friend
my
isn't
cue.
very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Sirus, if you resist at all,
hey, his name is like mine almost.
Blow your brains out. Come on in. He's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
Sure.
And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in.
Oh.
You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
I hate that. Then I need to like reassign my things again. Ooh, I can get this one though. Did you take it already? No, I still have it. I hate when that happens. I mean, there's a silenced pistol here. I can punch him to death. Yeah, I still have my knuckles at least. And dynamite, if I want to get crazy. Hey, buddy.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
Wow, I'm so hurt. This is so silly. I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
No, you actually didn't do too much. You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Right. Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
And we're gonna punch him?
Something the matter, Sirus?
Sorry.
You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Okay.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
She likes me.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Sirus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
Okay. Hi. I'm back.
We
It's
don't have
me.
anything to discuss, worm.
Are you sure about that? You should talk tough for someone who's afraid to die.
You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
See, I'm guessing there's a pattern to what he doesn't like me to say. So you were unafraid to cut any throat but your own. Sure. Let's do this one.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Ah, boo-hoo. Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
Interesting. Do I believe him? It might just be, you know, him trying to, you know, have us, like, fight our own people, I guess. I don't believe you.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
See, don't you feel better now that you've divulged all those state secrets?
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Okay. Is our lady coming back? I hear her. Oh, she's leaving. Is that it?
Get away from me.
Hey.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist.
Ooh.
So think of this as your commission.
Thanks. NCR fame gained 300 caps. Nice. Anything else? No. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Okay, so who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out.
Oh, Shu.
Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
Okay. I guess I'll see what I can do about Captain White.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Cool, sounds good. Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
I wonder if that's like, if that's where the person goes to you know, send out the information to the Legion or something. If there's communication systems. Maybe he repaired one. What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Okay. So you said there have been thefts?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
Okay, sounds like no one is like really fond of him. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Fair enough. Alright, see you later.
Yep, see you around.
Wow, man.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Yeah. I feel like we just collected so many quests. Ooh. Ooh. Damn it. Need 100 for that. Even with a magazine, it's not enough. It's probably a good idea to get them to 80 at least, now I think about this, so we could use a magazine to do it. Yeah, it's actually a good idea. I should do that next time. If I have the spare points, get lockpicking to 80, so I can at least try to hack the very hard ones with a magazine. Might not be a bad idea.